Let's take this opportunity to meditate together a little bit. We can continue in our series on meditation on the 5 aggregates. For that purpose, we're sitting upright and relaxed. Check whether there's an intention in the body, and if yes, relax that part. Letting go of the past and the future. For the sake of this practice, we can keep the eyes open or closed. It doesn't really matter, either way is okay. But sometimes if you notice the mind is wandering a lot, on getting easily distracted by the surroundings, it can be helpful to close the eyes. Previously, we investigated already Rupa Khandha, the aggregate of form, of materiality, the physical aspect of our experience, the body, which is made up of the 4 elements: earth, water, fire, and air. Previously, also we already investigated in their conditioned nature, the nature of being fabricated, compounded, put together. Today, let us see whether we can also find out, either through reflection or through direct experience, the impermanent nature of the body, the changing nature of the body, anicca. And first off, we can take the body as a whole, as an entity. We can even ask ourselves, is this body permanent or impermanent? And I think it's quite obvious, it's probably impermanent, even though the lifespan might be quite long, 50, 70 years, 90 years or beyond. But we all intuitively understand it's impermanent. As I said earlier, anicca doesn't only mean disappearing or the ending of phenomena. Anicca also means change. Change over time. Can we discern any change in the body? Comparing the body from today with that from 10 years ago, 30 years ago, or longer? Do you notice a difference? A change of the body. Maybe a change of strength, vitality. It may have increased or decreased. Depending on age, depending on nutrition, depending on exercise, the vitality may have increased or decreased. But surely it has changed. The appearance of the body, looking at a mirror, looking at an old picture, Can any change be discerned today compared to 20 years ago? Probably yes. You can always ask your husband or wife. They can tell you. Oh, the body is changing. Other signs of changing are the typical signs of aging. Grayness of hair, wrinkling of the skin, maybe some wrinkles around the eyes accumulating, increasing. Other parts of the body. Teeth decaying, brokenness of teeth. These we can discern directly. Complexion of the skin. Then we can zoom in as if it were into a smaller level. The body is made up of the 4 elements: earth, water, fire and air. Solid elements, earth element, liquid parts, water, temperature, fire, and winds, like the breath, air element. Are these changing? Even the temperature of the body. Sometimes we feel a bit of a cold breeze. It's not always the same. Sometimes it's hot. The breath going in and out, changing all the time. It's impermanent. You can feel the water element. For example, the saliva inside the mouth, accumulating sometimes. Just thinking of food, the water element in the mouth will change. It's impermanent. The limbs, some areas may feel a bit stiff or even hard. That's the earth element. At other times they may soften. It's also changing. After sitting for a while, you may feel a bit of a tension or a pressure. The place where the bottom presses against the floor, or the hands as they rest on the lap. Feel that. It's a manifestation of the earth element, hardness. And if you look closely, you can see and feel it changing a little bit. Sometimes the pressure feels a bit more intensive, and other times a bit less. Even from one second to another, it changes a bit. Or the location of the pressure might move a little bit left or right. It's changing, impermanent, anicca. Seeing in this way, the mind realizes, wow, everything is changing in the body. The elements are constantly changing. The body as a whole is changing. Even the appearance is changing over time. There's nothing I can hold on to. Nothing that stays the same I can conserve. Nothing worth clinging to. It's all transient. Not mine. Not in my control. These are some of the ways how we can discern the impermanent nature of the body. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. How was it? Is it difficult to feel the different parts and areas? Which of the elements was the most clear? The earth, the water, the fire or air element for you? The temperature? Can easily feel, right? Hardness, did you feel a little bit of hardness in some areas? Yeah? Where? Which part? Knees, the legs? Yeah. Sometimes also you can just bite the teeth together, you know? It's quite hard. So hardness is quite easy. Softness also belongs to the earth element. You can feel with the tongue against your lips or against the cheeks. You can feel, oh, it's quite soft actually. So the liquid areas like the saliva, the ears, of course. So some of the elements we can discern straight away, some through reflection. Like the internal organs or body parts or the blood. You might not be able to see it with your eyes right now, I hope. But yet, through reflection and through past experience, that is also part of Dhamma investigation. Don't be shy and don't be afraid of reflecting on contemplating. Some teachers might say, no, you must not think. Well, you should not think restless thoughts, but thoughts about the Dhamma, about the Buddha's teachings, investigating about phenomena. It's actually the second awakening enlightenment factor. So that can be very much part of the practice. So it's a combination of investigation and then also try to see certain aspects directly in our personal experience. But the investigative aspect, the Buddha calls seeing with wisdom. Not seeing because you feel it, but you see it with your mind, with the mental eye. We are seeing with wisdom, and that's very important also. So today we covered the impermanent nature of the body mostly. So what do you think we will do next time? The dukkha nature of the body, the unsatisfactory nature of the body.